Yeah, I definitely gotta figure out where my phone is. So we finally got back to the house with this case. Do I even have the picture of the after I got on? I don't think I got a picture. Let me. Yeah, there you go. So this is the dress I end up wearing to court today, which look like this. Yeah, I'm salty about my phone. Yeah, I think I left my phone in the car. What's up, S&M Real? But what else on there? I'm not a birthday. I haven't got that. I left my phone in the car. My bad, y'all. Anyway, so the whole update with this whole case, because we did have court today. Why do I look blue? Like y'all, I look like my backlight. All right. So the update with this whole case and stuff like that. Pretty much he did find due to contempt due to parental alienation with the phones and stuff like that. Uh, let's see. I was found in contempt because recording Carter, which is still suppressing evidence because when I asked my son a question, he gave me the answer to what was going on or what he had just told Jay. I just put it on video form so it could be out there what's going on with this case. This same judge sat here and what do you say? Ordered that I don't talk about the case as if I don't have the freedom of speech. So make that make sense. So of course I'm going to appellate court. What I can say about the judge today, because he probably didn't read my motion that I submitted today. No, not today, but yesterday. Dude was actually, y'all. When I sit here and say that, couldn't nobody pay me to believe that this judge is going to be like woosah and leveled out? Because the thing about this case is it's so one-sided, and then it be half of the evidence, half of a piece of stuff, half of this and half of that. Like what just happened, this person sat here saying that I'm not giving my child medication. How am I not gonna give somebody, how am I not giving him medication when you're not fucking sending it? Or one minute, or you stop sending the medication because the doctor said that he don't need to be on a medication, but the doctor's not here to testify that he said that, but we're taking this in consideration. All right. So one minute he's not supposed to be on medication because the doctor said that he don't supposed to be on medication. And after that is, well, he went to school and got put back on medication. So how am I not giving him medication in the summer that you sitting here testifying saying that the doctor took him off of? The math is not mathing to me. Or I'm supposed to give Carter medication on Mondays when we're not even sent enough medication to go on Mondays. So when it comes to the medication and Mondays and things of that nature, um, what is it? Medication Mondays, things of that nature or whatever. We're only getting sent enough medicine for like Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday because this liar was in here talking about somewhere school give him his medication on Mondays. So we thought nothing of it when we're not getting the medication to give him on Mondays because you're not sending it. Right. So that's one of the things that I think the judge kind of he don't know what's really going on, Tyler. So he's acting so bad and this, that, and third. And secondly, Carter's supposed to be acting so much better now that I'm not a part of Carter life. Mind you now, the people that I had subpoenaed to come to court didn't show up to court. So no one can sit here and say whether or not that's true or false. So the judge is like, well, I believe his testimony because he did have a heartfelt testimony. This dude came back to court again, crying like a little bitch, talking about some he's spending so much money and this, that, and the third. When y'all, this case been going on how long? And how many times have I actually even came to court for anything? Make it make sense. How many times have I motioned to come to court and stuff like that? Right? I also had a motion where I motioned for joint custody. That way, when nobody pay child support, because the judge was like, y'all can't get along and this, that, and the third. That's not what I want. Don't nobody want to sit here and have to do joint custody. So make it make sense. So when I sit here and say that this person has no evidence of Carter actually being not suspended in school, and was he not suspended because he has not been around me, or have he not been suspended because, I don't know, you're actually giving him some medication like he's supposed to have his medication? Because the whatchamacallit sat here and said, well, he needs his medication. I'm like, I mean, he do need his medication. Also, why do I not have the knowledge or privy to know whether or not my child is actually being tested for medication? That's in question within itself. So Aya, and for anybody that's trying to figure out or want to know, that just now seeing this, just now like coming over here, this is the first time that I have went to this court and represented myself, because I'm not going to sit here and keep paying for people to get the same type of results, to get less time to this and this and all this. I'm not going to sit here and keep paying people for this type of shit. Like, I can sit here and represent myself. That's just a waste of money. Motherfuckers will tell you, oh, well, I could go in here and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that because he's not supposed to do this and he's not supposed to do that. And then when the order come back and it's like, well, if this was Jay, this never would have happened. Make it make sense. Then on top of that, let's see. What else happened? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so outside of the courtroom, dude, little funky ass mama talking about some what should I call her? I got Pinocchio for the item. Yalan gave everybody name this whole case but the judge. And I ain't gonna stunt. I did think he was racist as the fuck. So he may or may not be, but today he didn't. Today he reminded me of the judge on the first time I came to court, because the very first time that we came to court, to this particular court, the judge was like more fair. Today he actually was fair. Do I agree with everything that he ordered? Fuck nah. Like, do I know that some of the shit that he ordered today is like an violation of my actual constitutional rights, which no court can sit here and violate your constitutional rights, and that's still a civil matter, and that's still civil stuff, and we're in civil court. Like, yeah, I know that type of stuff. So when it comes down to that, like, I know what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's why I'm on YouTube still talking about what the fuck I want to talk about with my case and what's going on with my goddamn life. Like, I've been talking about this shit for years. So yeah, it was just so many contradictions within this case. And then what I was gonna say about dude, oh, bareback mama, that's why I'm calling her bareback. Tell me, so why don't you try calling your kids? Yeah, let me show you. This Crystal phone, this new iPhone 14. She can't have her phone. This all clown is in court talking about what is it, Krusty the Clown. Yeah, Krusty the Clown in court talking about, oh well, she doesn't call her. Why the fuck would I call you? If I ain't been calling you and I ain't been talking to you, why the fuck would I start now? There's been a whole order put in place stating that I provide the phone. So when I do provide the phone, what is the issue? You come to court and say, well, no, I stopped visitation and I stopped this. But why did you stop it? Well, because of this and because of that. Because you're not sufficient. Your husband is a muppet. He shouldn't be able to supervise the visitation. The judge didn't do that supervised visitation because he don't know what the fuck is going on with the medication. I think if he actually just wholeheartedly believed that a motherfucker just actually just sitting here not giving him the medication, because I sat here and said, how I'm gonna give him some medication that he's not sending. Like, he stopped sending the bottles like it states in the order, and he stopped sending he don't send enough medication to go from Friday night to Monday morning, because he was in court lying. Now he have came to court and lied and said, oh, well, the school gives him the medication. So until the school sat here and said something, y'all, we didn't know that Carter wasn't getting his medication on Mondays. So is that a me thing, or is that you in contempt and the judge not saying that part is contempt because he don't know what the fuck to believe? You know what I'm saying? So like, it could be like, y'all, he could still just been putting on a good front, but I don't know people front that goddamn good, because I was like, y'all, he was working with me today. But yeah, y'all, so y'all already know that I'm gonna file a harassment thing because Ho quit playing with me. So yeah, I'm gonna file it. After I file it, because yeah, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for the kids. when it comes to this court. And people think that people don't know what harassment really is, but I know what harassment is, and I know where to send the stuff at. And that's what I'll be sitting here doing. So this court case will never be like closed or never done. This dude came in here crying about some, like, contradicting himself, y'all. Like, I have never seen a grown ass man sit here and cry about some shit that you doing. Had you been in contempt, bitch, I never would have fucking found shit. You mad because I sat here and said how your whole aunt sat here put her hands on my motherfucking son. And next time it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. That's what I fucking said. So had any of this shit been going on, I never would have sat here and filed the motion because I don't want to sit here and waste time. People that think or feel like, nigga, whatever I say or do, or however much evidence I do fucking have, you're not gonna fucking listen to. Why the fuck would I want to sit here and file a goddamn motion? Not being funny, but I'm black as the fuck. Why the fuck would I want to sit here and call the police every time this hoe not fucking doing what the fuck he's supposed to do by the fucking order? Make this shit make sense. Why is it that I can't talk on YouTube about this motherfucking case, but this hoe can sit here and be on her goddamn TikTok with her bald-headed ass talking about me? But of course, we're not gonna bring this up in court, or we're not gonna show this in court. So, tomato, tomato type thing, y'all. Tomato, tomato. So I told y'all that I was gonna update y'all with that. Like, I'm not really tripping on whatchamacallit because I know it's other shit that I can sit here and do to do other stuff, and I know it's other stuff that I am going to do to sit here and do other shit. So yeah, the one thing I can say is, nigga, his attorney is normally a full-fledged fucking bitch. Like, when I sit here and say Sideshow Bob, which is dude attorney, is normally a full-fledged fucking bitch nigga. That nigga is normally a full-fledged hoe ass nigga. When I sit here and say today, like, I know I got to know so whole answer on his goddamn questions, because bitch, you're not gonna sit here and question me around Robin. You ain't sat here and submit the shit into fucking evidence. But you want to sit here and ask me questions for me to give you a testimony on shit. I think the fuck not. But yeah, the judge, when I sit here and say the judge today was like, if you don't do that, I gotta tell you the legal shit. So like, whatever you sit here and testify, I can't hear what you testify or take it into anything if this, that, and the third. So it was that y'all what threw me was, like, my phone normally be straight. And when I sit here and say that I don't have no motherfucking, my Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck it was, wasn't fucking working in the goddamn court shit. So I couldn't even pull up all my questions, y'all. I was over here on the top of my head asking Jay all the questions that I could think to ask him that was fucking important. So yeah, but I'm actually pleasantly shocked and fucking surprised of how, like, I ain't gonna say, like I said, with custody shit, you're not gonna get everything that you want, and this motherfucker not gonna get everything that they fucking want, right? So when shit comes up, nigga, it just be like, you already know it's gonna be some fucking bullshit because the judge don't want to lean to this motherfucker, then the judge don't want to lean to that motherfucker because like, you can't make it look a certain way. He was like, dude, I don't have a item in this thing. But when I sat here, was like, dude, she sat here and perjured herself in court. Like, when you have a item that's sitting here lying on kids and not putting any of the actual evidence here. And like, I think y'all, I actually surprised the judge that I was talking and not just talking shit. I think he was expecting me to be in there mad and talking shit. But y'all, I was looking at my damn watch like, nigga, we kind of need to hear this shit the fuck up, because at the end of the day, you gonna either believe this motherfucker, you gonna believe this motherfucker. And like, it's certain shit it's hard for a motherfucker to be in that thing, especially when they don't have all of the actual facts or all of the players or certain shit like that. And some shit he couldn't just put in court, which I understand. Like, I don't think he like really lying about none of that shit, but I'm still shocked because y'all, when I say here and call this man racist as the fuck, like, I say here and call this nigga racist as the fuck. But everything went straight. I mean, to me, it's still parental alienation. He should lose all fucking custody of the damn kids. No matter whether or not, whatever the fuck I'm posting on fucking YouTube about this fucking case, or yeah. And when you can't prove that I'm not giving somebody fucking medicine because it's like saying, well, he's sending the medication, but the school's saying I'm not giving it to him. And he kind of don't know what the fuck is actually going on in that whole scenario. So it's like, and he don't have a light on. And it's like, well, shit, she subpoenaed the teachers and the principals to come. But when the snow happened and all that shit happened, they just didn't come to fucking court, even though they were subpoenaed. So he couldn't still hold them in contempt. And I did not do my due diligence far as with, when I filed it, I have to file that I subpoenaed these people. So, Sideshow Bob can know who my whatchamacallit is. They only knew about the mayor because the mayor was like, bitch, I ain't coming, and the judge was gonna like do something with it. And it's like, if the mayor not gonna come and he don't want to come, I'm not gonna sit here and try to force the mayor to come to fucking court. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. Cause like, I can do other shit or ask other witnesses which like my husband or some shit like that. So it didn't go good because to me, it didn't go good, but court never fucking go good when it's with custody. And then when it's so messy like this fucking case, it's just never gonna fucking go good. So it's like an ongoing fucking battle. But like I said, I feel like I shouldn't have to sit here and pay for a dude attorney because dude was crying, asking me to pay for his fucking attorney. But yet I'm such a broke bitch and I don't got shit going on for myself. So ho, you can't take care of these kids for that child support because that's all you can sit here and talk about is child support. So it's just that it's a whole bunch of that shit, nigga. So can you not afford the kids? Cause make this make sense. Like y'all, his attorney was in there like, dude, I mean, he didn't pay for a lot of my kids' Christmas. Shit, goddamn. Like, and when I sit here and say I'm shocked his attorney wasn't talking cash, like normally y'all, Sideshow Bob be putting on a motherfucking show. This nigga was chill today. And the judge. I think the judge be getting tired of hearing this shit, but hell, I be tired of coming to court. I know you tired of hearing this shit, because bitch, I'm tired of coming with bullshit. Like, this is bullshit. And it's what it is. But like really what tripped me the fuck out, nigga, is this whole ass nigga fucking mama. Like she wanna step up, bitch. You got this in your motherfucking back. Keep fucking playing. I'm the right motherfucking one. Like this hoe and sat here and told my daughter how the fuck she can't sit here and talk to me on fucking on the phone and shit like that. Then you got another hoe that's sitting here lying in court talking about some this bitch didn't fucking touch Carter. And I noticed the judge really didn't touch that shit because he don't know what the fuck actually like happened. But like I can't even fucking really hold him with that on that type of shit because Carter wasn't there. So like I said, I'm shocked that the judge actually was like fair. Cause normally it'd be some straight bullshit. So I'm shocked that he was actually fair. Like it's never what the fuck you want, like in these type of fucking cases. And motherfuckers never really talk about like some of the history and shit like that that a person was bringing up in court. Like I know some of that shit didn't have to go, but I also know the judge was kind of lenient on me because yeah, when I seen him say emotion I felt yesterday, I'm shocked the dude was still fucking cool. Like, just I ain't gonna say cool, like he just because, like I said, he still didn't give me what the fuck I wanted. And I know for damn sure this is parental alienation, and dude admitted to the parental alienation. And when the judge kind of was asking him, like, so why is it that you didn't file a motion or anything? Like, I mean, I might have been more lenient if you would have did it and filed like a motion asking to why you did that, but just to stop it. Yeah, in court, he couldn't say shit. I'm not sufficient. Like they don't have no evidence of shit but fucking YouTube. That's all you go on is YouTube. But I know YouTube is I have freedom of fucking speech. So if I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that rally, hoo la la on my motherfucking on Beyonce's motherfucking internet, I know I can do that shit. Like make it make sense. So unless you're going to fucking bring every motherfucking thing to court and we're gonna have to sit here and listen to everything that I'm fucking saying in fucking court, make it fucking make sense. And like a lot of people y'all don't know about YouTube and stuff like that. Like if you put something unlisted and shit like that, like all of YouTube can't see unlisted shit. But as far as telling me what the fuck I can't talk about on the internet, on my fucking YouTube channel, the fuck I will. So like if we coming right back to court for a fucking contempt, because what the fuck can you take? Because I don't have these kids on this fucking thing talking about this case. So make it make sense. Like that doesn't even fucking make sense. Like this little hoe ass nigga talking about some, well, people are know that I'm not getting jobs and stuff like that because this, that, and third. Like, and I know I could say him like, so he's still looking for a job. So how long have you been trying to start a goddamn business? Goddamn. Like I know I could have fucking brought that and be like, that nigga not stable, but for fucking what? Like some shit just be like petty bullshit to me. And like a lot of this case is like some petty fucking bullshit. But like the whole ass thing was like, well, it's stopping me from getting fucking jobs and stopping me from doing this and stopping me from doing that because they're looking at that. Well, where the fuck is the evidence that your baby mama's on YouTube talking about you? Now, mind you, now everyone has a fucking name. We have Mrs. Potato Head, which is the wife. We have fucking Sideshow Bob, which is the attorney. We have fucking Krusty the Clown, which is the old bitch ass. So, how in the fuck would they even know who the hell I'm talking about for me to be stopping you from getting jobs? Like the math is just not fucking mathing to me, y'all. So and make it make sense. And I think the judge is really trying to like, I really do think the judge is there trying to fucking understand what the fuck is really going on. And it's like, I don't know. But I think he was shocked that I was in there and not just talking cash money fucking shit to him too, y'all. Or like just talking cash money shit because the person of me that they want to sit here and portray to the motherfucking judge in the fucking courts is the person that like, I don't got shit going on. I'm not doing shit, nigga. I'm a thug. Where was I? I supposed to be a fucking prostitute. I don't know any stay-at-home moms that had time to stay at home while their husband drive trucks or be a veteran and still turn tricks on the side. Like, make it make sense. My husband at first in this case, and I said that in one of my responses, y'all. I was like, my husband in this case, he what did he say in this case? My husband's supposed to be a drug dealer and he's a muppet, a puppet, and all this. But it's funny how people talk all this motherfucking shit when they know that they inside the courtrooms, because a motherfucker don't never had the energy for my goddamn husband. Never at all. So yeah, y'all, that's kind of like how the case went. I wouldn't say that it went good, because I know, like any other judge, when a person, and then like the audio actually was getting played, that he's sat here and said that he supersedes the fucking order and this and that, like all the shit that's been going on. And the judge was like, this kind of been going on, but yeah, I've been not having proof, or I've been not, providing proof and shit like that to it. And so he actually heard it this time, type thing. And it's like, for him to hear that shit himself, like a motherfucker, I think he kind of know that everything that he might have thought, nigga, may not all the way be true. Cause like he was for real in there, like scratching his head, y'all. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do, what the fuck to say, any of this other shit. Like, nigga, one thing is apparent, that y'all motherfuckers don't get along. That's one thing apparent. And y'all, I was like, and now we don't get along, but to sit here and say shit like, to do like a joint order and shit like that, nigga, that's me trying to get along, because I want fucking full custody. This motherfucker want to keep custody. So the thing in the middle is to do fucking joint custody. So if a motherfucker's trying to do that, it could work just how the fuck this shit is working. Motherfucker, you hit my husband up on app close, and that's how communication steady fucking go. That way it's a mediator within that shit that's been a fucking mediator. He talking about someone, he only doing what she tell him to do, and blah 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 this, blah 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 that. At the end of the day, the judge didn't do shit but consolidate the order from 2022, 2020, 2022 in today's order, and added some shit in there, but he didn't add certain stuff in there. And actually, he didn't rule on, and I'm still shocked. And I think he just was like, I think he said he's gonna reserve that for like a later date. So that when a judge reserves something for a later date, that just means that, bitch, I need some time to fucking think about that shit. I don't know about all that. Like, let me try to gather all this shit. So, y'all, I'm actually fucking shocked. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. Like, motherfucker, couldn't nobody pay me $1 million motherfucking dollars for me to believe that this case today was gonna go how the fuck it was gonna go. Now, I will sit here and say that I had my people with me, but couldn't nobody pay me to actually believe that dude was gonna actually be fair. But I think he was actually shocked that I was actually talking, and like, nah, no, and fuck that. Like, nigga, this motherfucker over here straight up full-fledged fucking lying. I'm like, objection, that's a lie. And he kept being like, you gonna have your chance to ask questions. And I know, if I'm a judge, nigga, how many times I gotta tell your black ass that, bitch, no, you gotta have some type of something to object. And it's like, motherfucker, I might not know all that shit, nigga, but I know that motherfucker lying. And that shit shouldn't even be taken in consideration, because he fucking lying within his testimony. So it was a lot of that shit going on, nigga. And it's some other stuff that I had noticed or whatever that I'm not clearly gonna say on here. But yeah, me not talking about this case on YouTube, like, that's a whole, like, y'all have to, like, some people have to look up y'all constitution. Y'all know I do these videos because it's like, it's educational, because people don't just know what the fuck is going on in court cases or know what be happening. People just automatically assume, well, the mother doesn't have custody of her kids, so she must be a bad mother, or this, that, or third. It'd be a bunch of bullshit. Like, today was a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, and I'm still gonna file other shit. I think this Sideshow Bob had 5 days to write up this order and stuff like that. So he could throw together whatever he gonna throw together. I know I have to read it and make sure that's what the judge said, but I know certain stuff that the judge said haven't even did. So yeah, it's just a whole lot. But I'm actually, like, how I normally be pissed the fuck off, y'all, and I be like, nigga, some bullshit. Like, it be more so pissed the fuck off when somebody give you a bullshit verdict that you didn't want, and you done sat here and spent $4,000-$5,000 on some shit, and a motherfucker be like, I mean, I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to be able to do that, blah 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 this, blah 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 that type stuff. And it's like, and I should have went with my first instinct, not to even answer any of those fucking questions in all honesty. But y'all, when the judge asked me like 3 times, he was like, are you sure? I'm like, let me go ahead and give you my shit. Let me make this real brief and sweet and stuff like that. But like, yeah, y'all, it's a mess. It's a mess. But like I said, I do these videos for people that don't know about these type of cases, And whenever my kids are old enough to fucking actually see what the fuck going on and how much of a fight that their mom actually put up, can't nobody sit here and tell them some shit like, oh, your mom didn't give a fuck about you. Like, well, matter of fact, this whole ass motherfucker do be saying that shit, nigga. Your mom don't care about you. I do more for you than your fucking mother. Bitch, I come to, nigga, how many people that you know that have people against them that's going to sit here and be like, nigga, or feel like I already know this motherfucker against me, so how it go, but at least I sat here and put my best fucking foot forward for what's right with my goddamn kids. But yeah, I know the judge took some shit that I feel like can very easily be a motherfucking lie. Cause who the fuck is here to fucking object to the fucking lie or to prove that this shit is a lie? So it's like the judge have to take that shit in consideration, whether or not it's true or not. So yeah. But that's pretty much like that whole custody update, because I don't want to make these videos too long because I'm gonna start doing other shit with them. But anyway, y'all, I see y'all guys later. You guys later. Whoever catch this shit on the replay, that's what's up. Deuces.